In 3, 2, and 1. Welcome to an episode of the La Familia podcast. I'm your host Marlo. We got Wes and Hector in the building. We got George in the corner.
So
he is here. He's been here, but now we finally have him on camera a little bit.
Somewhat on camera. Not
yeah,
really.
let us know what you guys think about his angle. He looks tiny.
He wants to be mysterious. He said he doesn't want to be like fully on camera.
Yeah.
yeah,
So the fame's gone to him.
His IG's flooded with requests every single morning he wakes up.
He's dealing with too much stuff out in the real
Exposure.
world. Yeah.
He's getting stopped at gas stations and shit.
They don't let him work.
sure. Yeah,
It's been too
Yeah.
much.
not getting enough sleep.
Why aren't you getting
Well,
enough sleep?
beating off?
Yeah.
Too many
Sure.
notifications.
From what, George?
Just hearing the
Oh,
messages.
La
bing,
Familia
bing,
pod
bing.
liked my story. Is that what you get?
George is fucking,
Yeah.
man.
Guys, this is the last episode of the year.
The last one. How many episodes did we do this year?
Damn, well, we started at less than 100.
We hit 100 episodes this year. That is correct.
Well,
Took a few weeks off in the beginning.
yeah,
What number is this?
138.
So we probably did like 40.
Yeah,
There's 52 weeks in a year.
Mhm.
Maybe they're like 45.
Nah.
because we started the year with I wanna
90
say-
something.
Yeah, because we hit 100.
We were like 95 at the end of the year.
Breeze, Sis, and D was like the first episode, no? Or
yeah,
the second episode.
I think that was like number 97, 96.
Mm-hmm.
Because we hit 100 at the apartment.
we did.
I think it was the
With-
second one.
It wasn't with Alan?
No, it was
No.
one after.
Yeah,
No, he was on after.
Mhm.
We did
Yeah.
it before.
Yeah. Yeah, we hit 100 at the apartment. So, yeah, like 40-ish, I guess. Something like that. What a year.
What a year.
What a year with La Familia Pod.
Are we starting with this? Okay.
Yeah, we should just start, right? Or you guys want to end with this?
I wanted to end with it, but
All right, we can end with it then. Don't
let's
worry.
start with your favorite songs of the year.
Okay. Give me your
Oh,
the
you,
little connection.
you don't have one?
Nah, not today.
We just did one?
Yeah.
Auxiliary.
Mozzarella.
What was the feedback looking at some of our
Reels this week?
Uh,
I think I guess only negative feedback was, of course, on the sleepers, which I knew was coming.
Oh, they're not even. They probably said these aren't sleepers or some
Yeah.
bullshit like that.
I saw someone comment saying, they said sleepers and named some of the most famous or some of the biggest songs of the year. Like, okay, relax.
I know, bro.
Um,
Uno Rodeo was one of the biggest songs of the year. Yo, shut the
Please.
fuck up.
yeah. And then someone else said, these aren't sleepers, promote upcoming artists or something. Some other, is this honestly
Man,
most of
a lot of you upcoming artists who be in our DMs are whack as fuck. All right, I hate to be the one to tell you guys.
Someone had to tell him though. But yeah, it was mostly just saying like these aren't sleepers. All right, well, you and me may have different definitions of sleepers. But
A sleeper to me is a song that didn't get like the recognition or the plays I thought it should.
the conversation, even.
Yeah, compared to like other songs.
Yeah.
That did.
like
You
some,
just-
I think people think a sleeper is like the one song on the album no one knows about. Like literally, and it could be. It doesn't mean it's good. They're just like, oh, this is a sleeper. Like,
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, just a question. You were gonna mix, like, or you were just
yeah, I was just gonna do my favorite of the year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, as I said up before, I think when we did the original one, people want your sleepers to be unknown artists that no one has ever heard of, that it's their cousin playing at a club, and that's just not what a sleeper is.
That's
Other
why
than-
I feel like we should make reels, and like, you know how you could post like little stories and like on the page.
Mhm.
We just put like definitions. What is a sleeper? And then we'll talk. Like a
Yeah,
sleeper is you
Right,
know,
right. That's smart.
what is our definition of a top 5 at the
Right,
moment?
right. Yeah.
Uh,
That's a good idea. Because, see, one thing that I think I saw, it was for the Música Mexicana one, where they were saying there were much better songs this year for Música Mexicana. And they said the same thing for the reggaeton one. And to both of those comments, I would say to each list would be that for it to be a top 5, which I don't even think they were they?
What?
The música mexicana de reggaeton. Because the reggaeton was your favorite.
His was,
Mine was top 5.
Top 5, okay.
but Hector said his top.
Right. But even then, when you say that, I think it has to, obviously, like you said, if we're putting the definitions, it has to include not just your personal taste in music.
Yeah, because those were like those. Okay, that was my top. What I thought were the most popular, the most impactful, the most played, etc.
Yeah,
that's what I, obviously said, to put into definition, like
as a top 5,
what that top 5 was. Not necessarily my favorite songs, even though some of the songs were my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Like Lady Gaga and Ella Baila Sola, not my favorite songs. I wouldn't even put them in my top 10.
But El Gordo Te La El Mando is.
Yeah, that was my number 1 song.
But see, that's the thing. You have to
Wrapped.
mix both commercial success with actual song being good versus like the commentary on it.
And even if you say like, like a lot of people try to like throw like certain artists that like, especially in that música mexicana, where they try to throw in like those classical new corridos, or like, oh, all this shit is better.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's better, it's different. But in terms of numbers, in terms of impact, in terms of plays, it's not better. And that's just what it is. Maybe to you, the music is better.
Yeah.
But it is not.
Yeah, I would say the numbers sometimes say otherwise.
Yeah.
And we can't completely ignore numbers. That's I think what some people want to do is just go, oh, well, regardless if this song is not popular with anyone, I think it's the best song in the whole world.
I think for the most part, any song that is great is gonna get the plays.
Yeah, I think so.
There's no song out there.
Yeah,
there's not too many songs out there that you can say are really great but are underplayed. Yeah. And I'm saying like underplayed, like less than 10 million streams. There's just not like unless like this gem, like, oh, this is just like a perfect,
especially not in this day and age now.
Yeah,
because it is too easy for your shit to become viral, to become well known.
Yeah, even
through TikTok or IG.
Even 10 million streams, like on an okay song, is like you can hit that with an okay song.
Yeah,
it doesn't. You don't have to put out a great song to hit 10 million streams.
Yeah,
it just doesn't happen. But yeah, go ahead.
Regarding the comments though, I would say that's it.
There was like a few people that had a solid comment saying, like, kind of backing us up.
Yeah, well, we got some saying, that the Fade All Day, Fade's the GOAT.
You had a lot of those.
Yeah, I think we might become the Fade, go-to place, guys.
The Fade Vengers.
Yeah, we might be the guys for Fade in the US.
I saw a girl mustache.
The Fair Chillman. Trying to do like a Fair Chill X-Men type. Like.
Yeah. We'll work on it. 6.
The 6. Those are not 6 of them. There's 4. We gotta get 4.
Count Mariano.
That's 5. We'll have Jacob and Rafa like try out. You know what's funny? Yesterday, you seen The Dark Knight, right?
Yeah.
And then there's that scene where the Joker kills that one mobster, the black fool, who he has him bringing, thinking he's dead.
Oh yes,
he thinks he's dead, and he gets up and kills him. And then he gets his 3 like goons, and then he breaks the pull stick, and he's like, "Oh, we're having tryouts."
Yeah.
When you guys, I saw this. Well, we'll do that to Rafa and Jake. But it was a meme saying, because the Lakers played the Bulls the other day.
Yeah. And
right now, like DeRozan, Caruso, and Zach LaVine, they're like in trade talks because the Bulls suck. So they was like, this is LeBron after the game, like in the Bulls locker room. So DeRozan, they're having tryouts, and the 3 guys are like on the floor.
Nah, I think. Wait, does Rafa speak Spanish?
Yeah.
Kinda,
yeah. He's like George.
Okay. They would have to be him.
Yeah. No, Jacob's trying.
I know he's trying, but he can't come.
Nah, last night he was like, he texted like at midnight. He's like, oh, what are the plots? Then he sends he's listening to Alma Enamorada by Chalino Sanchez.
Yeah, okay.
He's expanding, bro. He said within the year, he's ready to go to Hector like Pico Latnia and shit.
That's a big. Okay, that's a big step.
I'll take it.
I would say just between them two, it's whoever actually understands what they're saying. That's it.
Nah, Rafa speaks good Spanish.
There you go.
You
That's-
get by.
yeah, that's what I would say would require for the tryout. But yeah, I think we're the go-to fade guys in the US guys. How exciting is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so that's what we're gonna be.
I think we get the Colombian stamp of approval.
Yeah, we have a lot of Colombians.
You have
following
2.
us.
Oh.
No, I mean following us. A lot of the time, whenever I check comments on the IG, it's always the Colombian flag. So, all right, guys. My favorite songs of the year, pretty easy. Gavilan, Peso Pluma, and Tito WP. No surprise.
See, like, not the jerk. Oh, no, right.
No, go for it.
No, I was gonna say, like, even like to that point, like these styles of songs, like El Gavilan, La Pipo, what's that other song on that album?
Oh, VVS?
Yeah, even VVS, like those styles of like, you know, the corridos, like in the new generation.
Yeah.
To me, those were the better songs on the album,
Mm-hmm.
like on a personal level. But they just didn't do the numbers.
Yeah, agreed.
Why? Because, you know, there's a whole new wave of audience from like, even like Peso Pluma has like really young fans. So like,
I mean, we saw the concert. I saw children there.
like these fans, like
Go fucking kid with their big ass iPad, bro. Smack that shit out.
Recorded 2 hours.
yeah, the whole 55 inch. But now, like this demographic, like does not want to listen to like old school sounding corridos. They just don't.
Which would be something like this.
Which is, you know, that's why. Even though Gavilan was probably, well, La People, I would say,
Yeah.
is like one of the most popular ones.
Yeah. But I think this is more what we're accustomed to listening to growing up. If we're talking about,
But it just like
corridos.
has to do with like, stop, you know, making it seem like just your taste is, you know,
everyone's taste.
yeah.
Up next, Rubicon.
Even this one.
Same thing.
Even this one, like.
A song that really grew on me as time went on. A lot of the comments were saying, check out Rubicon. And then I finally did, and it became one of my favorite songs on the album. Remix Exclusivo, Fade, came out early this year. Probably my favorite heartbreak song this year. A Chori, an obvious one, which was my first favorite song on his new album. And then Desquita, which is the song that I was waiting for since before his original album dropped this year. And then as soon as I heard this finally come on, I was hyped. My favorite song of Ferchocalypsis. Did you see the thing they posted about the album on Universal?
No.
I think he was his publicist, and he was saying that the cover art for the album is supposed to be like a gift wrap.
Actually,
Yeah, and that apparently that the cover art for this album is a hint towards what's coming because of the colors and the graphics, but that this was just like a warm up to whatever they're working on next. And yeah, those are my favorite songs of the year. Oh, Hector, you want to go?
Yep.
Pass it over.
Dang, you guys seen that the iPhone 15 changed to a USB-C?
Yeah.
Why do they do that, man? They just try to make you buy more
Well,
shit.
USB-C is the the standard.
which one's that one?
The thicker
What
one?
goes into my laptop?
Yeah.
So you like all Androids and Google's phones, they all use USB-C. iPhone was the only one holding out using Lightning. So they're the ones who technically caught up with the standard. Yeah.
But this was like very different, no?
Yeah, the Lightning, I mean, no one else uses Lightning. It's just Apple. But USB-C was the standard for literally everything else.
So these are my favorite songs of the year. No particular order. I guess I'll play the ones from the same genre. Reggaeton, obviously, a sleeper that, you know, everybody fucked with. Un Rodeo. RSB.
This song has been on too many more. It's a
Sorry.
banger.
Yeah,
It's a banger.
Un rodeo solo pa' ver si estás. Con qué amiga viniste hoy.
This is a new episode, I promise.
I just ran out of shit to talk about.
Next, sticking with reggaeton, Mojave Ghost by Tiny and Bad Bunny. I think when this song came out, I played it at least 10 times every day.
Yeah. Yeah, I love this song.
This is like,
Do you?
This is another song that Mariano says it's not good.
really?
Well,
I love the beat.
Yeah.
Like, it just like,
he was like, I thought it was alright. Song of the summer? I don't know the song of the summer. Like in that reel?
that's not a question.
Yeah.
That's not a question. Yeah. I like some of his music. Technically, I don't know. Switching genres. One of my favorite songs of the year is El Azul by Junior H, Peso Pluma. I think this mix, this duo never misses.
Yeah, for sure.
My next two songs are by Chino Pacas. The first one is Como Pancho Villa. I love this song.
Say that shit go hard.
I love it.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, El Gordo Trae El Mando.
The number what on the list?
I think it was like 14. 14. It was Rolling Stone. Or was it New York Times?
Yeah, Rolling Stone was already for this one.
Yeah. Man, it's just
We're gonna see Chino Pacas on the pod next year? Or?
I really hope so, bro. I really hope we get him.
We gotta make it happen. There's a few people we gotta make happen.
Yeah, we gotta get a lot of people.
Should we get a George top 5? Or?
Yeah, but just say it.
Yeah, just
I don't
real
think-
quick.
You have a list ready, George?
I don't.
Or just off the top of your head.
This is one.
off the
Wait,
top.
what do you have Apple Music or Spotify?
Apple Music.
He's gonna say YouTube music.
You have a what is that shit called?
Replay.
What were your top 5? What was your top 5 listen to songs?
Replay 23.
I'll be last.
You are last.
You are last. There ain't no more, bro. I did mine last week. Thanks for not watching the reel.
He reposted it though, and liked it and commented and he did everything.
I had to tell this fool to comment on the shit, bro. He was like,
Shit, fucking George.
He was like, "What are you doing, perro?"
for sure called him a perra. Like,
Yeah.
why would I call him a perro?
He was flattered, I'm sure.
What's your top 5, please?
Replay, your replay 23. You don't know what that is, right?
On your phone?
Oh.
Pull out your phone, brother.
This one's so slow, bro.
So he's got Google Glasses. You just pull it up in front of him.
Well, till George gets that fucking situated.
Yeah,
1
1 hour later.
It's the
Oh,
what's his name? Joan y su Eli. Me gusta mi vida. El 27. El Perris. And El P. And so I don't know how to pronounce this. Sobraron razones.
okay.
Malome.
Sobraron, not
Yeah.
sobraron. That's all right. You were close.
Yeah, those are
Nice.
That was like 3 songs.
Nah, I think he couldn't pronounce most of it.
Oh, the last one's El Black.
El Black. Who sings these songs?
Manuel Rodriguez.
Maybe we should have him do the sleepers.
No, because I don't know any of those fucking songs this fool just said.
Me either.
Who are your listen to artists?
Well, you're not gonna know him.
Well, say them, fool.
Joan y su Eli.
What kind of genre is that?
It's like
Indie?
no, it's
Fucking Jamaican? What is this?
Like
it's
cholo?
like corridos, fucking like rap corridos.
Oh, okay. Like
yeah,
Santa Fe Clown. Didn't you
not
say you didn't know who that was?
No, I said
He's,
Oh,
not like that, but I mean like
no, I
they-
know what you're talking about. Yeah. Keep going.
Los Ares de Cuyoacan and Canelo Juniors. Canelo Jr.'s, Malo May, Manuel Rodriguez. And after that one was Fade and Young Miko.
Oh, shit. All right. You got some quality.
Yeah. Yes,
That wasn't bad, Jordan.
Yeah, I didn't know like 10 of those.
See, but that's the
people.
thing. Like, back to what I was saying. Like, Los Canelo Juniors, like, they have the old school, like, you know, the old school recipe to like making music.
They're badass. Every song is pretty good.
No, they are. They are.
Why you think they're not number one, George?
People just don't know them as much.
It's not that. It's just the type of music.
Oh yeah.
Like for example, my sister.
It's just like that's the thing about like, I think that's why rap is at where it's at right now, and rap is dead right now. Rap is rap. I would say it like this: rap is in hibernation.
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
Because everything that's being put out does not feel new. Like even this shit, like Meek Mill be putting out a song every like 3 or 4 months.
Okay.
And I listened to it, and I used to be a big Meek Mill fan. Like, listen to all his mixtapes.
Yeah.
And like it just like it doesn't make me feel no type of way. Like it doesn't like make me want to listen to it again. Like because it just all like there's no new sound.
Yeah.
And I feel like right at this point there's no new sound for them to make. Like how much different can you sound? And I feel like that's the thing with those types of like Canelo Juniors. Like no shots at them. They're gonna have like a certain level of popularity, but it just like there's a certain demographic that they're not gonna hit.
Yeah.
Because of the style of music that they're playing. Because not everyone anymore. Because even like the demographic from like that grew up on corridos that are like over 35 right now, I don't think they necessarily want to listen to like
new music or
new corridos and stuff like that.
They're kind of stuck with what they already have.
Yeah, because at the same time, like they're not going to listen to like Peso Pluma, Junior H, Chino, Fuerza. They're not going to listen to that. Yeah, they're just going to stick to what they know. Yeah, and it's the same thing with like the old heads with rap. Well, I think they're always praising like everyone from the 90s. Yeah, and early 2000s.
Because that's what they know. That's what they grew up on.
That's what they know.
Yeah.
And that's why rap is where it's at right now. And that's why corridos kind of changed to, what they call corridos tumbados, corridos bélicos. Yeah. And it's a different sound. Yeah. It's a sound with like the trumpets. It's,
it's a sound that Gen Z is very
accustomed to. Yeah. Yeah. And it has like a little, I would say like a more like pop element. It's not like your standard of like like a norteño will have the accordion. Now it's like more of the acoustic guitar and the trumpets.
But I think music is obviously controlled by the young people.
Oh, 100%.
So whatever the young people are into.
I would say the people that control anywhere from like 15 to 24.
Wow, it's got right in my mind. I was gonna say that.
Yeah. We're connected right now.
Yeah. Agreed. That specific, those like 10 years, that's what controls music. That's what controls what's popular. And that's what controls what
is being
the sound of whatever genre or whatever's popular becomes.
Or what sound needs to be played in order for you
it to be popular.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
That's just what it is. And that's how it's always gonna be. Like, no, like I don't want to hear my uncle who's 40 years old, hey, listen to the song. What the fuck?
It's not the same. It's not the same.
He gonna put me on.
I mean, it's a lot of times also because like that age group is what ends up becoming. They make the music. Like they literally make the music. They grow up to make the music. I mean, Javi's what 20, 21?
I think he's 19.
Yeah, 19.
So he's in that age group.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But like people usually in that age group that makes it popular, they also make the music.
I think that has a lot to do with it. Yeah, for sure.
But speaking of the state of music, how would you guys review 2023 in music?
That was a good year.
Great year for reggaeton. Great year for regional mexicano.
I think reggaeton was like obviously a lot of people came towards the end, but in the beginning it was a little quiet. Just really Caro who dropped in the beginning.
It was first 6 months.
Yeah, it was kind of. Then I want to say Tiny dropped like summer, But yeah, because I said Song of the Summer like around the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
but
when
I
I
feel
started,
like nobody really dropped because Un Verano Sin Ti was still hitting. Well, obviously it's
Still did.
He's been the most streamed artist for the last few years.
Yeah. I saw something that was where is it?
relevant.
Whatever, yeah. Most streamed album. What else it did?
But you were saying what?
4.5 billion streams this year alone. Additionally, 5 of the tracks each surpassed 1 billion streams as of December 8th.
What are the 5 tracks?
It doesn't say. In total, the record has a total of 15.177 billion streams, making it the most streamed album on Spotify of all time.
Wait, you were saying something about the second half of the year versus the first half?
Oh yeah, like everyone came like second half of the year. Well, I mean, Mike Towers came in the beginning, but then he came again second half. Then soon I came in the second half. Yeah. Obviously, Fade, Caro again. Bad Bunny.
I think Mike Towers came out pretty hot.
Yeah, he had a nice little year.
I think his album was really good. I don't know, but my favorite song of that album was La Falda.
Oh, that sounds cool.
That song got banger, bro.
Well, do you guys want to get into our year in review?
Oh, I had one more to play.
Oh, okay.
Just dropped.
Oh yeah.
Psycho. He dropped a little album, EP, whatever. 7 tracks. Pretty good. I mean, I've only listened to it like once or twice. Came out yesterday. But the standout one is Corleone. It's with Psycho, Yandel, and Sky Rompiendo produced it. The EP project's called Saliendo del Planeta. I like the artwork. It's like
futuristic.
Yeah, cartoonish type of.
Where's Psycho from?
Spain. Coming out.
Yeah. We have to get a little Spain with them.
Psycho, Quevedo, Ruby, Valgal, Rosalia.
That's a good lineup. Well, we can do a Spain versus.
No, they're not ready for that.
With another. Nah, not Colombia. That would be. Come on. But with someone else coming like Argentina or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be a fair one. I think it's like Puerto Rico or something. Right?
No, if it's Puerto Rico, it has to be Colombia.
Yeah, it'd have to be like Spain against like Argentina. Yeah, Argentina got like obviously our boy Sayed. Yeah. Nicki Nicole, Maria Becerra, Dookie, Treno.
Yeah. Yeah, we should do that. I think that'd be a good one.
Yeah, I think Spain wins.
I feel like Argentina has a lot of.
They have more battle rappers.
No, they have a lot of artists, dude. It's just like they're not necessarily that good. Because they have another artist. His name is Woz, and he's really popular, but out there. And he's. I think out of everyone, he has the most, like numbers wise. Like aside from Trueno, he does like really good numbers. But like his is more like indie rock like type of music.
So isn't Milo Jota from?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking.
And he's from Chile. No, he's from.
He's more alternative though. He's not.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, Milo Jota.
Oh yeah.
He's like. I would call it alternative.
Because there's another dude named Litquila.
Argentina.
I'm pretty sure you guys don't know him.
Put me on, Hector. You got one more in you for the year ends?
Nah.
Bizarrap from Argentina.
Okay.
Well, he's got a whole catalog.
Or producer versus producer. You could do that too.
Yeah, because like
that's not.
Because like his whole this one has 4.4 monthly
Sky?
listeners.
Sky run gets him out.
Oh yeah, he is okay. But
what about Sky and Tiny?
A different one.
Tiny gets.
We can do,
Sky.
but we can do different producers. Someone that
Tiny's like the
be fair.
Tiny's Metro, bro, for the current. Tiny's Metro and almost fucking like Dre and shit. That's I used to think that fool was fucking.
What?
I used to think he was like way older.
Oh.
Because I mean he's 34, but he's been around for like a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, since 03. Says a huge actor. Yeah. I mean, he was like early on the like Wisin Yandel shit.
No way.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not fair to put him. It's like, anyway.
Okay.
I think Mariano told me during COVID, he did like, you know how everyone on live was doing like little battles and shit before Versus took off? I think it was Tiny against someone. Fuck.
Yeah.
I forgot who it was. And Mariano was like, I didn't watch it, but Mariano was like, yeah, it was cool at the beginning. Because the other producer was like, oh, was it Looney Tunes? Might have been. I can't remember. But whatever. Point is, like, he was like, in the beginning it was fair. It was cool. But then Tiny started playing his Bad Bunny shit and it was like,
it's over.
This guy can't compete. Like, you know, the first, if we're just playing like Wisin Yandel, right, cool. But then I could bring out, I mean, he produces like almost 50% of like Bad Bunny's albums all the time.
Yeah.
Did we mention Nicki Nicole?
Yeah, I said Nicki Nicole.
Yeah.
The Argentinians have a little squadron building up. They're training. They're youngsters, young bucks.
They got that.
Maybe in a couple years they'll be able to challenge for like the title and shit. But.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were all young. They're all pretty young.
Yeah, they're all
under
young.
25.
For sure. Yeah. One thing I do want to do more next year, even though not to say we haven't this year, but do more up and coming. No, we've done enough of that.
No more talk about it.
Yeah. More up and coming artists.
Yeah.
We've done it. Don't get me wrong.
Like the fool you played, wasn't he from Chile one time? The guy who sang you shit?
Yes. Yeah.
That shit was cool.
It wasn't bad. Yeah. But that's the definition of
as a sleeper.
That's coma. Yeah. But I would like to do more up and coming artists, people that are from these different places that aren't as well known. Rails B, just for example, just for argument's sake. I think we should try to do that more.
Someone's gonna be in the comment. Rails B is super known. You guys are fucking
stupid.
He was coming up for a while, but like his songs would be low key.
Yeah.
But he wasn't like well known.
He's not well known. This just come on.
Because I would listen to like 2 of his songs from like 2019 or 2020.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know it was him.
Oh, you're just playing just because of the songs?
Yeah, I would just play those 2 or 3 songs. I think it's called I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called. But yeah, I didn't know it was him.
All right.
Do we we want to talk about like the Bad Gal shit? With the album Bad Gal?
What is that?
Bad Gal, the artist? Chulo? You guys don't know who she is?
No, I know who she is, but I don't know what you're talking about though.
Lidal brought her out like on his concert, and whatever she performed, he was trying to like dance with her, and she kind of curved him. And then he said, "Oh, like I wanted to perrear with her, but she was like shy or whatever." And she was like, "No, don't get me involved in all this." And he was like, "Oh, I'm single. I don't know about you." And then she just played it off like, "Oh, I'm just here to perform my songs."
Fade?
Huh?
You said Fade?
No, played it off.
No, but Fade. You're talking about
No,
Fade.
Raul and Bad Gal.
Oh, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
And then she was kind of, "No, I'm just here to perform my songs. There's other girls here, whatever you could dance with." And then after, everyone in the media was saying like, IG social media was saying, "Oh, she curved him because like she's best friends with Rosalia or whatever." Something like that. Then he put out like, "Stop spreading rumors. Me and her are just friends. All this, like, it wasn't like that. We're just there to put on the show." And then she kind of put out the same thing. Like, the reason I didn't want to dance with them was because I already knew how you guys would react. You would say, "Oh, we're a couple. Something's going on."
But if you're a Rao, you know what you're doing.
Oh, he know. Oh, he know. Especially if they are friends. If Bad Gal knows they are friends, he for sure knows what he's doing.
I think
that's a move.
It is a move.
Rao he's trying to be the bad boy.
He's out.
Yeah.
He was, and then the concert before, he was fucking dancing with
he was
Evie Queen.
perreando with
Evie Queen
fans.
With his mom?
Not with like straight up fans. You guys saw that too?
Oh, yeah, I saw that one too.
Like,
no, he's ready. The time has passed. The time for like
the respectful.
Yeah, the respectful
gap.
calm period where you're just like, hey, we're both
I would cheat on her.
throwing little things, whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's gone.
For all the dogs.
I think once he
that's
saw
what Drake made his album for.
That's what it was.
When
as soon as
with
that,
Lip, he was like, "That's over."
Yeah. As soon as he saw that shit, he's like, "You know what? All right, if you out, I'm out too."
Shit.
Yeah.
You with that fucking cigarette smoking fucking crackhead looking white dude.
I did not know that about her though. I didn't see that.
Yeah. And then that was it. I mean, I agree with it. Either way, they're gonna make a big deal out of it. Like if she dances with them, they're gonna go, "Oh, they're together." Even if she curves him, they're gonna be like, "Oh, like whatever."
Yeah.
Like I for all I know, her and Rosalia, just because they're both from Spain doesn't mean they know each other. Like they probably don't even fucking.
They may never.
Like I don't know if they're friends or not. I can't tell you. Oh yeah, they're fucking homies. Like,
yeah.
It's not like Eladio and like Bad Bunny. Like they're like homies. Like,
but I can see where she's coming from because she knows if she dances with Raul,
it's gonna be
now it's gonna be a thing. He dances with Berga. Are they this? Are they that?
Yeah. And
so I get that, but if he's trying to, that's just him. Like, oh, this is about to go everywhere. This she's about to be upset when she sees this because this isn't a fan. Now this is like someone else in the industry. Now she's gonna get those thoughts going.
Yep.
Smart guy.
Then Anuel and Arcangel.
Oh yeah.
I think now it's like 3.
Beef part 2.
He's got 3 tracks now. Anuel has 2.
Yeah.
J Balvin caught a stray. The Anuel one. Poor guy, man. This fool's just trying to kick it. He's over here. Like, he's one of the what seems like one of the most happiest, like chillest dudes in the world. I don't know him personally. This is the thing he gives off.
And his responses are always so
calm.
Yeah.
Like he's the adult, which he is. He's a little older but he's fucking like the
mature person in the room.
Yeah. You know what's funny though is that so Anuel, his shot was at J Balvin because when Eladio brought out J Balvin on the show and J Balvin said, "Oh, he's like the king of trap or whatever."
Yeah.
So he responded to that, but he didn't respond. Bad Bunny said that shit on Monaco. He said like, I left trap and I gave it to Eladio. I don't really want to say his name.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we know why. I mean, that's the guy.
So just say his name, bro, and you'll see Candyman. Like just say his name. Just go Candy say it, bro.
You can't do that. You cannot do that. I can't really see anyone calling him out like that because I think that's kind of like the.
But
Beyonce,
Bad Bunny got
Beehive.
bars like that.
I think,
but regardless of the
bars, I don't think he's gonna win. He's like Drake. He's gonna win
exactly.
Unless you come out with like some shit like what Pusha T came out, the whole shock factor.
Yeah.
Because even in that beef, I still listen to Duppy Freestyle. I think it's a hard ass diss track.
Yeah.
It's a better like bars if we're just talking bars, but obviously the shock value because everybody was like, "What the fuck? Drake has a kid?" Like,
and the blackface.
Yeah, that. And
stupid.
He brought up that video. He was taking shots at fucking 40.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking.
Oh, the whole inside like, oh, he's fucking.
Oh, that 40 was the one who told him. Well, 40's girl was the one who told Pusha T like.
Yeah, what was going on?
No, but he came out with the 40 with the whole when they said he went too far because you know how 40 has that disease.
Oh yeah, he's dying or some shit. Yeah.
But yeah, I think if you go against Bad Bunny, like, let's say if Anuel did, I think Anuel is the only one who would, especially because they're saying like, whatever. The rumor is like he's jealous of him or whatever. Like, I think he's the only one that could go at him because like no one else would. J Balvin's never gonna go at him.
Yeah,
I think that's gone. I don't think Fade would. And any of the other like trap rappers, they don't have the clout to like go at him.
Yeah, I can't see anyone doing it. He's like Beyonce, he's like Drake. It's just not gonna go well for you. But what's the point?
Yeah,
there's just, and not to mention now you have this whole fan base of people who may fuck with you, who may actually not fuck with you.
Yeah, like right now, Anuel, Arcangel, it's like no one's. I'm gonna say no one cares, but it's like no one's like fighting over picking sides.
No one cares. It's just like for entertainment.
It's like it was like Joe Budden and Drake.
Yes, exactly.
And Joe Budden was dropping diss track.
No one gives a shit.
No one was like ever.
It's funny to look at and to laugh at, but aside from that, no one's like, oh, I'm on JB's side. This is what I mean about the Arcangel and no one really cares about who's winning or not. It's not important.
But what was I gonna say? But even going back to this, I said this shit when Nadia Savage dropped. I was like, oh, he made a trap album.
Yeah,
he has all these trap artists, but Anuel ain't on there.
Yeah,
and he's like
the guy
to someone who's just like George would think he's like the face of like trap, Latino trap, whatever.
Yeah,
and he's not on that one, so it's kind of like a little
not a coincidence kind of thing.
I don't know. Maybe it is. I'm reaching to it. Maybe we're the people who are instigating the beat or whatever, but.
Nah, I mean, I would say Arcangel kind of confirms.
Oh, yeah, well, I don't know where his sources are.
True.
But yeah.
Maybe it's Bad Bunny himself.
Could be.
Yeah. Who knows?
But everyone was like taking... Because I don't know what was coming at like everyone. He like came at Lenny Tavares, like... So then they were saying like right now we're like at the Luar La L did Nango Flow the other day, like on a IG live, and it was like, what's going on right now? Like it's just a lot of hostility. It's supposed to be the Christmas spirit. We all supposed to love each other. Everyone's fucking, throwing shots and shit. We're not
right. See, that's the misconception, bro.
That everyone's friends.
Yeah.
Maybe everyone's been friendly because it's obviously to the benefit of them up until now.
I just feel like everyone's courteous to the point where it's not beneficial to them anymore.
Yeah, you're gonna use that person to get what you want, and maybe I'm not gonna say artist name, but let's say like a certain artist does a collab with him, then he's like, oh, like let me get you on a song now. And the other artist doesn't want to reciprocate that same, and then he's like, he feels some type of way, like what the fuck, like
I feel like not to bring up this beef again, but like the whole Peso and Fuerza thing.
Yeah,
obviously Peso hopped on, Fuerza back then when Peso still hadn't hit, his
stardom.
Yeah,
his rise. I would say. No, I wouldn't say his peak because I don't think he's hit his peak yet. But when he started to hit his, like you said, his stardom, and he wasn't performing, their collab together. Mm-hmm. I think that's a similar situation where, it wasn't.
You're too big now to do
it wasn't to the point where like he Peso Pluma obviously at that point, like afterwards, he didn't need to be playing that song in order to get where he wanted to be. Yeah. And I think that's what happened there, like in that beat. That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah.
And it was just like, all common courtesy and like, or it could all be a lie. Like,
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah. You guys want to move on to our part of the episode, our year in review? How do you guys want to start this? How do you guys feel about our journey?
Our 2023?
Our journey in 2023.
Definitely changed a lot.
Oh, I thought you were laughing.
I was going to say something, but I was like, nah, I don't know if I should say that. Just that we went from a 4-man group to a
that was a big change.
Yeah, that was the beginning.
A big unexpected change.
Happened early.
Yeah.
Then we changed complete course.
Yeah, we did. We talked about this in February at the apartment.
Yeah, we did.
And then
we did it like May, June-ish. I was like
June?
After I came back from Mexico.
Yeah, like June.
Mm-hmm.
No, after I came back from Mexico.
It was the week after I came back.
Were you gonna argue with
When did you go to Mexico, dog?
I went for the Chivas final, and literally the week after is when we started to put out. That's from what I remember because we had.
Did we take a week off then?
We did take the week off when you went to Mexico.
Yeah.
We took 1 week off because you were gone and we did the Celeste episode.
And it was literally after that, no?
That's true. So, but then
we took a week off because Marlo was in Mexico.
You were in Mexico.
You went after me?
Yeah. Because you were in
I went the last week of May.
Yeah, so that's when we had Celeste on.
And I went the first week of June.
Around that time.
Oh boy. So we talk about it in February at the apartment.
Getting these rabbit holes, man.
Saying, yo, all right, we should do this and that.
Yeah.
And I said, all right, sounds good. Let me just figure out the technical aspect of it, because I think in part, I think we were also running out of shit we can talk about when it came to like what we were saying.
And well, y'all were just over talking about that shit.
Yeah, that was.
I got tired of coming in. I just got tired like after 50 episodes. I was like, man, we can come in here and talk about like hoes who are fucking annoying and shit. Like,
yeah. So that was the second part of my thing, is that I think we also got tired of having to, or just in general talking about that, because there's only so many stories, and there's only so many events, and there's only so many, everyday life things that happen to us when it comes to that shit that we can talk about.
Yeah, like we've only lived for so long. Like,
yeah,
how many life experiences?
Not to mention all the shit that we're not gonna say.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit. Obviously, we're not gonna say.
There's only shit that we were gonna say, and then there's this whole other part that we're never gonna come out and say.
Maybe one day.
Yeah,
maybe next year we'll got the Patreon popping.
Yeah, but then finally we come back from Mexico and we do our first episode on music, and it just so happened to hit that 6-month mark. And we do the top 5 and things go well, whatever. How have you guys liked our change in direction?
I like it. I just feel like I don't know, like we talk more. There's just like more of a purpose.
Yeah.
So I feel like music, compared to what we were talking to before, a lot of it were life experiences, and that's cool and everything. But like, I just feel like music has a different purpose, and at least for me, because music it's just one of those things can really change your mood. It can really help you through certain situations, and it can either uplift you, it can make you sad. It can make you want to get up and dance. It can motivate you. It can do a whole lot of things, and I just feel like music has a bigger purpose, and it's easier to talk about because music can be, passed through culture and a bunch of other things that just made it easier for me to talk about.
I think what I've liked about it most is that I already had an existing genuine love for music.
Yeah.
Outside of reggaeton and like Spanish music, which I only got into like 2019. But for like rap and R&B, I already had a genuine love for music and what happens in music, beefs, cultural shit, concerts, whatever the fuck. I already had just like an interest for what goes on. Yeah. So that made it super easy to talk about.
Yeah, compared to like talking about what we were talking about before. I feel like talking about what music I like is also like, it's a personal thing.
It's your love language?
No, it's like it's like a personal thing.
Yeah,
it's a personal thing without being a personal thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You're not talking. It
shows like a part of your personality.
Yeah, like it shows and it's cool because that's there's people connect with music.
Yeah,
it's just one of those things that you don't necessarily have to know what they're saying.
Yeah,
you don't have to understand the language, even though there's some people out there like, oh, they even hate on that we talk about music that's in Spanish but don't
in English
talk about it in Spanish.
Yeah.
That's all right. There's a demographic for us that there's a lot of people like us.
That'd be like us talking about Spanish football, but we're not speaking Spanish.
Yeah,
exactly.
Doesn't make sense, but
yeah, that's why I just
because it's for the ears. It's not for
Yeah.
But that's what this.
It feels like I always
feels
liked,
more natural.
I always liked getting in the car with a girl for the first time and kind of just playing my music. Because I felt like that kind of shows a little bit about me, my personality, my taste. And same thing when they would put it on to me, and depending on what you played, I kind of got a feeling for what you liked and didn't like and what you're into, which I found important.
Even with like my girl now, like I love like showing her new songs or like new songs that you guys show me. Like like what do you think about this? And like sometimes we'll sit in the parking lot and we'll just listen to like 3 or 4 songs.
Same.
So it's cool. Like I said, it's just like music is a different connection. I know you can, talk about, your life and stuff like that and connect with people that way. Yeah. But music is a totally different thing.
And you know what made it a lot easier for me too? Even though I found it really fun for us to do it for like the first 50 episodes to divulge like our personal stories and what's happened and funny shit and not so funny shit or whatever. But I think just because in general, I'm not one to really talk about stuff like in general.
Just to let out our feelings.
Yeah, I just don't really talk about what goes on and like.
Not even to like.
To nobody. Like, not because.
Once in a while, like I'll talk to you guys and stuff like that. Just, but. Yeah.
I just find it a lot more enjoyable to talk about this. And I didn't have to talk about what was going on with me. Or like, oh, this happened. I just didn't like that.
I think it's a lack of ego thing for us.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have to be about us or what.
I do like that. But it's not about like,
like
me personally.
Yeah.
Wes?
That's a good way
Give me your take.
I've been wanting to do it for a minute. I mean, I started listening to podcasts because the Joe Budden podcast, they used to talk about like rap. I mean, they do sometimes now, but now they mostly talk about like beef and shit. But they used to just talk about music, like breaking down bars and shit. And I was like, yo, this is dope. Like, there's not a podcast like this. And that was the only podcast I ever listened to. I've never listened to like any other. Now they broke up, got a new cast. and shit. And
It's just different.
yeah, they don't really talk about rap no more. They
Yeah.
kind of just talk about like gossip and drama or whatever. But then I was like, yo, no one really does it like
For
reggaeton,
yeah.
like for us and shit. And I was like, we should do that shit. And we've only been doing that shit for 6 months, and we've had way more success and growth than we ever did the 2 years, whatever, before.
Year and a half. Yeah.
We were talking about the other shit.
Yeah, by far. I think some of the numbers say it for themselves.
Some of them.
Some, not all.
Some,
not all.
some, yeah,
Like I
yeah.
said, some.
But for sure, we've had more success. That's all I'm gonna say about.
Yeah.
We're not getting into details, but we got way more stuff going on for us than we would have if we kept doing the other shit.
Yeah, agreed. Quite the year. I think I didn't expect for us to shrink, and I didn't expect for us to change course. And then once we did go into music, I wasn't sure how it was gonna go. I thought it was gonna take some time. I don't know how you guys.
No, I knew we were gonna be fucking out the gate.
I thought it would take.
I told you that shit at the 4th of July at Drew's thing.
True.
I was like, bro, we're just starting. Bro, I'm telling you, we're gonna blow this shit out the water. Like, it's not even gonna be funny.
I thought it would have taken because our audience was already a certain thing. I thought it would have taken a lot longer.
Yeah,
for us to then reach a new audience of people coming in that would fuck with us for this. That's what I thought. Not necessarily the content or if we were good at it, but I didn't think the people who already fuck with us would be enough to really get this to be what it has been up to this point. But what do you guys see in the coming year? What are you guys looking forward to? What do you guys want? What do you guys want to do? What do you guys think is going to happen?
Hopefully we get invited to more events. Hopefully more backstage passes.
Okay.
Maybe we can
use them this time.
Get more guests on. Big guests. That's the dream.
and little guess.
Yeah. Got something lined up. Yeah. Oh, that food's verified, right?
Nah, hey, I'm shouting them out.
Right? Yeah, we might be able to get a plug in with Marshmallow, but you never know.
That's what I'm saying.
Never know.
Could make it happen, bro.
Nah, I think next year's gonna be super big for us.
Let's do
Super big. I've been saying that for a minute now to some people.
Sponsorships are coming, so
Fingers crossed.
Don't see me pull up in my Lamborghini. Bro.
Yeah, bro. This is about to be.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Don't let me get a few extra bucks every week. New watch?
I do need a new watch. I've been
New chain?
I would never rock a chain, but the minute you see me pulling up with like some fucking YSL sunglasses, it's like, yo,
So what happened?
the fuck's going on with this? And I'm wearing them like during the pod. There's for a chain.
Yeah.
If I see George with new slides, I'm gonna be like, nah, this food. So the
They
money
got a
got
big
to
deal.
him.
They
The
got a
money got to this food.
Big deal.
Hey, new slide. I think we need to buy him some slime.
And now we do. Yo, donate, you guys. George needs some new slides. He needs some new Vans.
They could be partially used too.
Yeah.
Put them on.
They're right. They
Dude,
still work.
come
These shits
on.
are barely together.
Adidas.
You put them on the side, dude. You look like you want to walk on the sides of your feet.
Oh man, nah, but it's been a good year. 2024 is gonna be super big. Shout out to everyone who stayed while we've changed.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the new people who are here. Shout out to the ones who are just staying just because they fuck with us personally and listening every week, watching every week, liking posts and shit.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Definitely.
I would say in the coming year, what I want most is to get a good guest. Not to say we haven't had great guests. We have. They've just been different kinds of guests.
Yeah.
And one thing that I think would be big for us is to get a guest that we want.
Yeah.
A guest that's in music. That would be my preference. I think that would be interesting. And I think we would maybe be looked at differently once that happened.
Yeah, I feel like we'd be able to conduct a really great interview.
Mhm.
A really
/
great
not interview.
Yeah, because you know what our opinions are.
Yeah.
On a personal level.
Yeah.
Shit that we've seen.
Yeah.
All we need is that one chance. So we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting.
You want to make any other thank yous? Any other
No
statements?
Tune in 2024. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys, man. I don't know what you guys.
All right. Thank you guys for listening every single week, for liking, posting, sharing, commenting. This has been a incredible year for.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Excuse Hector. No worries. He's just under the weather.
He's choking up.
Yeah. A lot of emotions right now. It's been quite the year. A lot of unexpected. We're different. The pause is different. But I think it's been a blessing to all of us to see how far we've come, even this is short amount of time. I mean, technically only second half of the year. And we are where we are now. I look forward to the coming year. And thank you guys for coming every week. And I know, sometimes we're tired. Sometimes we got work. And we're coming anyway. So that's what's appreciated. George, thanks for always coming.
Thanks for coming 3 times a year.
I know.
I try.
I know you work a lot too. You can't always make it, but also appreciate that you come in, even if that's just just hang out with us and set up a few cameras. You don't always say a lot, but that's all right. Well, you finally got you on camera again. That's a positive.
I'm cool right here too.
Any last words for you for the year?
Enjoy the ride.
End it on that. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
All right, guys.
Let's go
Until
get
next
fucked
time.
up.
Peace.
What?